Fargo Favorites. We are here with Derek Ystebo. This is the segment where we talk about. Nope, let me turn on. You are not mic too. This is the segment where we talk about people's favorite things in the Fargo area. So usually a great segment to pop on and say, you know, I'm new to Fargo, or I want to try something new in Fargo. What do other people like? Where do other people want to go? Excuse me. And so we do the favorites segment, which is a favorite segment of everybody. A lot of people, these videos are usually very popular. We've already done your favorites.
We have.
Because you're a returning guest.
You're the
first time I've ever done returning guest.
I get a jacket.
So, you know, the show is called the Fargo 5. We have our Fargo Famous, our Fargo Fun, Fargo Frequently Asked Questions, Fargo Fresh, and Fargo Favorites. You see, it's all very alliterative. So I think for a second-time guest, I have no idea what I'm going to do for a third-time guest.
Oh, yeah. Third time's going to be the real curveball.
Well, you know, third time's a charm. But
get comfortable in front of this eventually.
I think for Fargo Favorites, for a second-time guest, we're going to switch it up a little bit and do Fargo Fancy.
Ooh.
Yeah, Fargo Fancy Edition. So you are going to go out. You're going to have a meal. This is like for a big fancy, like like you're taking the president of the United States out, or your wife on an anniversary. You know, something that level, like just very high level, very important. Where are you going? What's the fanciest restaurant in town?
You know, Maxwells is in West Fargo. Phenomenal choice. I don't think you can go wrong with Maxwells.
Yeah.
On the other side of the river, Rustica in Moorhead, I think is also. I'm going to use Rustica.
Is Rustica fancy? I think they have like a really affordable pizza.
It is affordable, yeah. Oh, yeah, you go to the bar side, restaurant side. Kind of like how the Hodo Lounge used to be.
Oh, okay. I don't leave the house, so actually I have no sense of context here.
But yeah, I think people like about Rustica is you can do a variety of things. They have a phenomenal happy hour where you can get a half-price pizza, or their pizzas are probably some of the best in the city, and they don't focus on pizza. They're really, really good.
And it's affordable.
It is. Oh, yeah.
I have to go get their pizza now.
Do it. See if they still have the tongue-in-cheek. I think it was, the tongue-in-cheek on the pizza. You wouldn't think it's good.
It's like beef cheek?
Yeah.
Ah, very good. Yeah. No, I'm a real pepperoni pineapple kind of guy.
Ooh, pineapple.
Yeah. I know, controversy.
Maybe there won't be a third time.
Oh, no. I quit controversy. But Maxwells. Tell me, what do you get when you go to Maxwells?
You know, it varies. You know, I go between a variety of things. I'm a sucker for. I like to go with recommendation. You know, I like to see like, hey, what do you recommend? What are you feeling? Is there something that
works? Whatever they have too much of in the kitchen, you buy it.
Well, no, it's also like, you know, you gotta kind of trust the chef, trust what they're doing, especially at restaurants like that. So, I think something similar at Rose Wild, you know, at the Jasper, you can have like they're just going to prepare you something. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something I think I've gotten better at within the culinary world of like, you know what, I'm just going to take the dish as it's constructed versus me trying to like, well, can I take this out and then add this? My palate, I think, has expanded in the last 10 years where I'm a little more open to a variety of things and I'm not trying to customize everything.
Now, maybe this is going to be a first date, or if you were going to, because you're married, so if you're going to have a first date, or you're going to meet somebody new, somebody who you really want to impress, it's not a sit-down meal, so don't think restaurants. We're going out for a coffee or a tea or a beer of some kind. I know you don't drink, though. I remember that from last time, but you can still go to a bar and order whatever. Yeah. So, but like you want to meet somebody in a fancy place and like really just blow their socks off with how up and fancy you are. What is the fanciest or maybe the most impressive or like it's going to give the shock value?
The best going to ambiance?
Yeah.
The best ambiance?
Ambiance.
Ooh, that's a really good question.
The fanciest.
Oh, what place does?
Gun to your head. You got to go meet there right now.
Wow, that's tough. I'd still say Rustica. I like Rustica. It's gonna win.
Rustica for both restaurant and meeting place. Very cool.
Well, we're eating. Right?
Yeah. We're not eating. We're not eating.
Oh, we're not eating.
We're just getting a drink. We're getting a drink and meeting. We're just meeting. It's a meeting place.
Meeting, not eating.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's a key distinction.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
meeting.
Having a drink, and again, I don't drink, so that makes it a little tough. You might have stumped me on this one because I'm not a.
Well, you can meet them at Rustica.
We
can say Rustica. That's your
Rustica. You can meet them at the bar there.
Yeah,
Why not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, was your first date at a restaurant, or do you?
Sledding.
Where did you? Oh,
at,
sledding.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's exciting.
Yeah, gotta do something fun. Gotta have an activity.
How'd you meet your wife?
Halloween party.
Halloween party.
Yeah.
Parties are famous in Fargo. I want to say we do a lot of parties around here. I think house parties in Fargo.
Oh, house party. This is out and about. This is. Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah. This was just a Halloween party that you didn't even know. How did you?
I was just like, a bunch of people going out. And
yeah.
I had sprayed my hair blonde to be Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter.
Of course, as you do. Yeah.
Because, it's the best house in Harry Potter, Slytherin. Sorry, that's just the rules. And yeah, I think it was at the Pickled Parrot.
Oh,
which is no longer open.
No, that was my favorite place. Yeah, that place was
It is
cool.
gone.
Okay, now you're gonna make a fancy meal.
Oh goodness.
You're gonna make like a really. So you want to go get like the top shelf, super fancy ingredients. What's the fanciest grocery store in town, or the fanciest?
We have Whole Foods, right?
Do we have a Whole Foods?
Or is it Natural Grocers?
Natural Grocers. Natural Grocers.
There's a Natural Grocers.
And what's fancy about them? What do you like to get there? What's the specialty?
We have a lot of in the grocery space. I don't think we have something we consider fancy, right? We're not like unless there's a secret one.
It could be like a butcher or
like a Meats by John and Wayne.
Yeah, or somebody. Yeah. I think there is one that sells seafood in town here as well. So
really,
yeah. But I mean, if you don't prepare, then it's not a place that. Do you cook?
I do, but
what's the fanciest thing you cook?
Oh gosh, I am really really bad at because I make so many things. It's like very simple dishes, so I don't. I can do a few pastas. None of them I would say are fancy, right? It's boiling noodles, doing a few things with meat, making a sauce, something like that. It's nothing over the top. But I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, look at they prepared that. Like, good for you. But I'm a pretty meat and potatoes kind of guy.
I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch.
I know. I have a shake waiting for me in my car. So that's not exactly.
What do you think is the fanciest small business in town?
Oh, it's still Vintage Point.
Vintage Point.
I love it.
They're fancy.
That is my place to go. Well, you can get anything there.
Yeah.
I did a lot of Christmas shopping at Vintage Point.
Yeah,
so
they got neat stuff.
They have really great stuff. So, there's probably some boutique stores also that would probably align with that maybe a little bit. But
Vintage Point is your go-to.
Yeah, if I need to get a gift, something like that, I'm going to find something they like. So,
yeah.
So Vintage Point still undefeated, 2 for 2 on Fargo favorites.
There you go. And then the last question, and then we'll clock out with plugs here. What is your favorite fancy thing to do on your time off? You're having a day. You're like, I just want to be fancy today. What are you gonna do to make yourself feeling fancy? How do you bring the feel of fanciness to your life?
Wearing clothes, buying clothes. I don't know. That seems to be my go-to.
Clothes shopping.
It comes and goes with me. I either get into like a really big kick of I'm gonna shop a lot, or I'm not. So, I was very happy. I have another shirt that goes with this that I thought I had lost, but really it was just I miscategorized it. It's like an ombre shirt, but it's like white and it fades into purple. And I was like looking at the tops of the shirt. I'm like, oh, it's another white shirt. And I'm like looking for this. And I found it the other week. And I'm like, this is fantastic. I love this shirt. I have something else I can wear with my pink pants. I have like 3 shirts to go with my pink pants. So.
Yeah, white goes with pink. You could wear a white shirt.
Yeah, I could probably make that work too.
But not until after Memorial Day.
No, shirts are fine.
Oh, wait.
You can wear a white shirt.
Oh.
Put on pants. Put on white jeans.
Oh.
White jeans. Memorial, Labor Day, or anytime you're in Miami. Those are the rules. Miami has no seasonal restrictions when it comes to white jeans. They are year-round acceptable.
Well, that is all the white jeans we have time for today. Why don't you go ahead, plug yourself?
Yes.
And we'll get out of here.
Just a reminder, January 8th, Fargo YMCA, 7 to 9 p.m. in the gymnasium. We have a dance-a-thon, multiple dance formats being showcased. Just need to register online. There's a specific page on the Wise website. I think Conrad will have that in some descriptions here. So come check it out. $10 for non-members. You're able to get into the Y facility starting at 5 p.m. that night. So if you want to go get a pre-workout sauna in or something like that, you can do that. Members are $5. We'll have some giveaways throughout the night. But it's going to be a great time. Again, come check it out. A great way, I think, to jump into the new year and a great way to see if there's maybe a new fitness opportunity for you, or a class that might intrigue you. So hopefully we'll see a lot of people there on the 8th.
All right. And then, of course, I am Conrad Fargo. You can find me anywhere. You just type in Conrad Fargo. You even go to Amazon.com. If you type in Conrad Fargo, guess what? I'm there. I'm everywhere you can find anything. Just go Conrad Fargo. Of course, ConradFargo.com /The Fargo 5 or Facebook.com /The Fargo 5. And check out the Facebook because I'm going to put that link on the Facebook or in the YouTube. Also, I keep forgetting to say that. I don't think I've said this in the last few weeks. Subscribe? Have you? I should open.
Like, subscribe.
Yep, I should open, not close. Like, subscribe, comment. Just comment
below.
Just say, I liked Derek. Just leave that comment. Follow the instructions.
You will make me feel good if you put that comment on YouTube. I like Derek.
Please make Derek
Positive
feel
affirmations
good.
are good.
He requires it. So we are going to do that. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what? I'm just going to go straight into the... Derek, talk for a minute.
Yes. Wait, are we live still?
Man, we are so very live.
Oh, okay. I was talked for a minute. Like, okay, what do you want me to do?
are live.
So New Year's resolutions, if I have a little time here.
Yeah.
My goal is to jump out of an airplane at some point in 2024, preferably with a parachute. So I don't know why. I was searching things to do in Fargo, and I found out we have a skydive group here. So
Previous guest of the show, Myriad Jacobson, can definitely help you with that.
Yeah.
Strong recommend that you reach out to her. She does Soran Bushi with me, so she knows
I need
the
to
why.
come to that then, and so I can hey, what's the experience of jumping?
That's
out of an
like 2
airplane?
weeks from now. So
and what will be going through my mind as I look out the door?
Yeah.
Ground below.
Ask her. She loved it. She had a good time. Previous guest of the show. So look that up as well. Just type in Myriad Jacobson, Fargo 5, and you'll find it. We are going to get out of here with Unknown Mortal Orchestra, which is a great band. You know Unknown Mortal Orchestra?
Got nothing on that
UMO is awesome. They were actually here in town. They're awesome. They're from New Zealand. They came to Fargo once. It was awesome at the aquarium. With their song I have not heard. I'm excited to listen to Kiahaha. It's spelt funny. So enjoy that, and we will see you next week.